Hi, welcome back to Hoot Let's Crafts. So, as you've seen in the picture, today we are going to be crafting a little snowman. Remember the pumpkin. And I said that what's going to be so nice about this little pumpkin that I showed you to make is that you can take the sleeve off and use your little bowl again. And so that is what we are going to be doing today. So this can be nicely flattened and stored into the drawer until next fall. I have, let's see, 2 different sizes. So you'll need, now you don't need to do 2 like I'm doing. You can just do 1, or you can do the head and the body, you know, whatever you want to do. I'm going to be doing the head and the body like this. But I'm going to show you how you can do the 2 different ways. So, this one doesn't have it on, but this one does. This one is a 4.9 by a 3.9 inch bowl. And I got them both at the Dollar Tree. I am using Karen Colorama Ogo. I'm going to be using the cream. Any black yarn and any orange yarn. I just have random orange and then red heart black. And that is going to be for the little nose and the little hat. 2 buttons. These are just plain wooden and I painted them black. A piece of material. Any material you have. This is totally optional. You can create your own little scarf. I'm using material for my scarf. I'm not using the flower part. I'm using the pine cone and little pine cone flower part. I'm going to be using those parts. But I got this at the dollar store as well. You do not need this. It just gives it a cute little like decorative look. Extraness to it. And I love adding extraness. You'll need some scissors. Tapestry needle for sewing in loose ends. And I'm going to be using a J-hook 6.0 mm crochet hook. Alrighty. Now, the Colorama yarn itself is a number 5 bulky. So, any bulky yarn that you have that you want to use, you can go ahead and use it. Like I said, I'm using the cream. You can use just solid, plain, bright white cream, or, you know, do multicolored snowman. Whatever floats your boat. Alrighty, so I did a magic ring. Into this magic ring, I am going to be doing chain 2, and then 6 double crochets, actually 5. So the chain 2 is going to count as 1, and I'm going to do 5 more double crochets. Pull it tight. Let me get some of my yarn. Then go into that top and make your slip stitch. Whoops, it's not the top. Let me see, right there my top is. And then chain 2. Into that same, you're going to put a double crochet and then 2 double crochets in each stitch around, and it is going to give you a total of 12. So, count of the slip stitch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oopsie, 10, 11, and 12. And then slip stitch into the top. Okay, let me pull some yarn really quickly. Alrighty, so unlike the pumpkin we did cable stitches. This is just going to be a simple double crochet. So now we're going to chain 2 again, 1 and 2. We're going to double crochet in that same spot. So that's going to be 2, and now 1 into your next spot, and then 2 into the next. And then when you're done, you're going to have 18. So remember, it's going to be 2 in the first, 1 in the second, and then 2 in the third. So you're going to do 2, 1, 2, and so on. When I'm done, I will be back with my 18. Alrighty, I'm done with my 18. I slip stitched and then I chained up 2. Going to double crochet in that same spot. Starting off at that gives us our first 2 double crochets. Now you're gonna go 1, 1. So 1 double crochet, the next 1 double crochet in the next, and then 2. And you're gonna do that the whole way around, ending with 24 stitches. So again, that's 2 double crochets in this one stitch, and then 1 double in the next, and 1 double in the next. So I will do my 24 stitches, and I will see you in a hoot. Okay, I got my 24 stitches, and that's it. You're just going to increase into 24, and then you're going to start crocheting around until it goes to the top of your bowl. Oops. Alrighty, so you're going to chain 2 and then 1 double crochet in each of your stitches around. This one is just going to be a little simple cover. It's not going to be no cable in. I mean, you could do the same pattern that I posted for my pumpkin. You can use that one. That would look pretty, but this looks so cute too. Sometimes simple is better in some ways. I love how like the Ogo has like flecks of the color from the other yarns in it. That's why I chose this one, because it really gives it like a wintry look, and that is what I'm going for, a wintry look. Alright, I'm back at, and I slip stitched and I chained 2. I'm going to continue in the round, and when I'm done, I will tell you exactly how many I did to get to the top of my bowl. Now remember, your bowl might be bigger or different because there are different, you know, I don't know which size you're going to be using, the bigger one or the smaller one. Or 2 big ones. You don't have to do, you could do 2 of the same size. So I will let you know. Be back in a hoot. Alrighty, so all I needed to do was 4 rows. You see how cute it looks like with just the double crochet? You can still see inside the glass, which is going to be important. You'll see why. But it just looks so cute. And then look, let me like pan back for you. See how cute that is? Wait till you see when it's all said and done. Now for the pumpkin, let me grab it. I did the I cord and, so we can close it off. Now the reason why I did this one for the pumpkin was because, I wanted to give it the little viney effect. I'm not going to do that for the snowman. It's not needed. As you can see, it fits it pretty snugly, perfectly. You don't need to do that. That was just, for the vine effect for the pumpkin and make the pumpkin come to life. Now, we're going to make our little snowman come to life.
What about his scarf?
I'm going to do his scarf. You'll see. Mr. Hoot, what about his scarf? Oh, you shall see. Alrighty, so right now, I'm going to tie my little loose ends in, and I will be right back to you, and we will start bringing this snowman to life. Alrighty, so now we are going to be making his little top hat. Like I said, this is just Red Heart yarn. I'm still using the size 6 hook. I'm going to do a magic circle or magic ring, chain 2. And I'm going to do 6 half double crochets in it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I fixed my little yarn. 5 and 6. Pull that tightly. Slip stitch into the top. Chain 2, 1, 2. And now you're going to do 2 half double crochets all the way around, equaling 12. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Then 1, 2. Oopsie. Oops. It's so hard with the black yarn to see where to slip stitch. Slip stitch and chain 2. Alright. Whoopsie. Now we're going to put another half double crochet in that exact same stitch where we slipped. So that gives us our first 2, and now it's going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then at the end you will have 18. So, whoops. Why am I having such a hard time with this black? There's 1, and then 2. So I'm going to do that the whole way around. When I have my 18, I will come back. Okay, I got my 18. I slip stitch into that top stitch, chain 2, and now again I'm going to do a half double crochet in that same stitch. That's going to be 2 stitches. Now you're going to go 1 half double, 1 half double, and then 2. So 1 half double, 1 half double, and then 2 in that following stitch. You're going to repeat this the whole way around, ending with 24 stitches. Okay, so again, that's going to be 1 half double, 1 half double in 2 separate stitches, and then in that third stitch 2 half doubles. And I will continue this and see you in a hoot. Alrighty, so I did my 24 stitches. I slip stitched to the top and then I chain 2. Now this is going to be a little tricky because you can't see the black. Okay, but this is the top of our stitch. Okay, behind it you have that third. So sorry. You have, when you have a half double crochet, you have like 3 stitches. So there's 1 loop, 2 loop, and then you turn it, and then there's the third. You're going to go in that third loop all the way around. So you will have 24 stitches total. So you just pull that up a little, back a little bit, find that third loop. And once you find the first one, it just like starts popping out. Like, here I am. But there you go. And it gives you like a little edge. That's going to be the top of our little top hat. Can you see that good? I know black yarn stinks on camera. There you go. You can see it a little bit right there. So I'm going to continue all the way around in that third loop. Remember, 24 stitches. So I shall see you in a hoot. Alrighty, so I did my 24 stitches. You see it gives you that little lip edge look and little flat top. Now you're just going to stick to your 24 stitches all the way around. We are going to do 8 rows, okay? 8 rows of half double crochet. So 8 rows of just 24 half double crochets. So, and just regular. You do not have to go through the third loop. Just regular little half double crochets all the way around. I will see you back when I have my 8 rows completed. Okay, so I did 4 rows, 5 including the one that we did in the third stitch. I don't know why I said 8. Well, I do know why I said 8, because my other pattern I'm going to be showing you how to do, I did 8 rows to that one, and so I got confused with the snowman that I'm working on. So I'm so sorry. It's going to be 5 rows total, and that's including the one that you go in the third stitch. So after the third stitch, you're going to do just 4 more rows of the half double crochet, and that gives you your little top hat. We're going to do the rim right now, but that gives you little top hat part. Alrighty, so now that confusionness is over. Chain 2, and we are going to be making 2 double crochets all in each and every stitch all the way around. So in this first, we're going to do a double crochet, and that's in the same spot that we slip stitched. So that's going to give us 2, and then again, and then you see the little hat part forming. Let me pull some more yarn.
And with that, you need that. Ooh, what?
Alright, I'm going to finish this out, and when I'm done going the whole way around, I will meet you. Okay, I'm done. Now, you will have 48 stitches when you are done going the whole way around. Okay? Then I just push this in, but you can pop it out, you know, make it your own. And then it should sit perfectly right on top, here, right on top of your little snowman's head. And, you know, just like that. See how cute? Alrighty, now that we have his hat done, I'm going to snip my yarn, tie in the ends, and then we are going to get started on his nose and eyes and bring our little snowman to life. Alrighty, so with that material, I just cut a little strip, glued the ends, that way I can go around my little hat. I'm so sorry I forgot to say to you, you will need your glue gun. So just put a little dot. Be careful when you do this. And this is totally optional. You can opt out of this. You can do what you want to do. I just thought this was really cute. Again, if you are doing this, be careful. I got burnt so many times. See? This gives you a cute little... Look, we're not done with it yet. Alrighty, so now I'm going to be adding this inside of it. And I got this all from the Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to add this little thing on the inside. And then with this little piece right here. And then I have this little glittery pine cone, and I'm going to be gluing that right in the middle of that little leafy thing. Get the little glue stringies off. And look how adorable his little hat is. Look at that. How cute is that? Alright, now for the eyes. Okay, so I had wood buttons. I like to get the plain wood. They look like this. And then I get paint, and then I paint them. And that way, like, whatever I'm doing, if I need purple or whatever color I need, I can just paint them, and then good to go. So I'm going to glue these on as well. I just put a little bit of glue on the back of that. And then I find a spot that's not on the glass, that's on the little part. And just press down. Yep, the yarn part. Good job, buddy. And then press that down. And again, thank you. And again, be careful.
Little hats are cute.
Thank you. And then I'm just going to look to see where I want his other eye to go. And
then you just glue it.
That's right, you just glue it on.
I told my mommy I would get long crochet.
You want to learn to crochet, right?
I can make, you know.
You can make lots of stuff, yeah?
Paths. I can even make you a owl.
I will love your
For the
owl
title?
forever.
Look at the little hat.
Thank you.
It just glues the hat on too.
Alrighty. And there you go. There's his little eyes. Whoops. Let me fix
And
this.
then you just have to glue the hat.
Well, now you keep the hat so you could just...
You know, pick it up and pick it off.
That's right. Put it on.
Candle.
And there he is so far. Isn't that adorable?
Gotta make it his nose.
Yep, I'm going to do his nose right now.
Wait,
Alrighty. Let me press pause.
Like this.
I will. Let me press pause real quick and get my glue gun turned off and stuff because I don't want to get burnt.
Juice.
Alrighty, so with your orange yarn, any size, it does not matter. And again, simple, your same hook. You are going to create a magic circle, ring, chain 4, whatever floats your boat. And then you are going to chain 2, 1 and 2. Inside that ring, you are going to do 6 half double crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You will pull tight. You are not going to connect. Instead, you're going to chain 1 and turn. Actually, chain 2 and turn. You're going to your chain 2 does not count as a half double crochet. You're going to half double crochet in that first stitch, then half double crochet 2 stitches together. So you are decreasing, okay? So I'm going to 2 together. Oops, I pulled some yarn. And then again, half double crochet 2 together, okay?
Got it.
Now you have one last stitch and you're going to half double crochet into that last stitch, leaving you with 4 stitches. Chain 2. Again, that chain 2 does not count as a stitch. You are going to loop over and you're going to half double crochet 2 together. So again, decreasing. Half double crochet 2 stitches together, and again, half double crochet 2 stitches together. And that leaves you with 2 stitches. You see that? 1, 2. Chain 2. And now you're going to half double crochet, again decrease 2 together. That leaves you with 1 stitch, and that is it. That is your nose. Loop through.
Ow. Snip, snip.
And tie your things to. Now, when you do this, try to sew it to where you have yourself, you know, your little points, okay? So I'm going to sew my strings. What is that called? Oh my goodness, brain fog at its finest. I'm going to put my strings through. Be back in a hoot. Alrighty, I tied. I weaved my ends in. Look at that. I remembered. Alright, so this is what your carrot nose will look like. Now, you can keep it like that if you want. But what I do is you can sew it. Okay, you can weave it in to make it look like that. But I always just take a little tiny dab of glue. Okay, right there in the middle. And then I just hold it together. And then it just gives me that little carroty nose look. See? Alright, so now we're going to glue it on. Again, optional. You can do this all by hand. Well, I'm doing it by hand too, but I mean, you can sew it all. But me and Mr. Aiden here, we are going to glue it. Right, buddy?
Yep. I'm so used to called Little Hoot, Mrs. Little Hoot.
My little hoot?
Yep.
Okay.
It looks crooked. What did you do to the nose?
Well, I don't want it straight out.
I didn't want it like this.
Yeah.
How people do it. Oh no, his little hattie.
So,
His hat fell off.
Yep, I know. Alrighty.
It looks so cute though. You want to show them how do you do the mouth?
And then there you go. Now, if you wanted to, you can add little tiny buttons and do a little mouth, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, we're going to work our magic and we're going to bring our snowman to life. So, see you in a hoot. And when they found that old silk hat and placed it on his head, he began to move around and laugh and play. There he is. Look at it. Isn't it adorable? Now, you do not have to do the head and the body. You can do just the head and put little tea lights in it, and it will still give you this cute little effect. I had these cute little lights that I had in my owls on my shelf, and I just thought they would be adorable in his little belly. And look how cute. Another thing you could do is you could put little peppermints in his belly and the top a little tea light and make it a little candy dish. There are so many things that you can do with your snowmans. If you make one, please send me an email. My email will be linked down below, and show me your creations, please. If you like this video, please like, follow, subscribe. So I really hope you like the first day of my 12 day of craftness. See you again tomorrow. Bye.